Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That's a nicely measured pass.
And the flag has stayed down. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sporting with the corner, they're first.
They've played it short. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game.
The Fry attempts a clearance. Maradona goes in for the header! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. DiMarco is herring after that one. Now it's Thuram.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
And he welcomes it in.
He's got away. Great hit! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades. I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because...
Header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Openda certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Foyt. Sporting
are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise on such a good spell.
And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Dumfries. Quarter of an hour played. That is good alertness. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. De la Cruz.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Oh, that's a very decent ball. Big chance!
That pass has been well intercepted.
Foyt gets it away.
Openda.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco. Deftly away.
There's the shot! Goal! Inter! and Inter go in front.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Marcou para o Inter, aos 23 minutos de jogo, o camisola, número 9.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Memphis Depay.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De la Cruz.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such...
Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Barella. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And one more try! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very...
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Memphis Depay, and the counter is on. And he's had it nicked away. Barella.
De la Cruz.
Openda. Zubeldia spots it and intercepts.
Zanetti.
He's had it taken off him. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Çalhanoğlu. DiMarco in acres of space out wide. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. That's a sharp pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Çalhanoğlu! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Dumfries did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hertrauda, some resolute defending there. Sporting are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Memphis Depay. That is a great pick out. Oh, Penda! It's there! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Dani Olmo. Barella looking to penetrate opposition lines.
De la Cruz.
Can he spark a counter here?
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Sporting really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Openda. He won't be happy with that one. Dumfries. Plays a sharp little ball here. Has a goal! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And here's Depay. Çalhanoğlu. Dumfries. White kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barella. De la Cruz. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Openda! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Dumfries. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. DiMarco.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 71.649 espectadores.
Openda has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Barella.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in plenty of space here. Çalhanoğlu. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. De la Cruz.
And here's Dani Olmo. Openda. That is a brilliant interception. Zanetti gets good distance on it. Geertruida. Sporting looking to pass their way through. Dumfries. To Çalhanoğlu. Zanetti. To Barella. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Played out to the right. It's a good run down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Geertruida is there, and he can get that clear. So their fourth corner of the game. In for a header! Great strike! Oh, he's been... And again! They've scored! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Oh, Penda! He scores! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Sporting get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, it's come loose.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Torreira, De La Cruz. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, he's just misjudged that one. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Got a shot away! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 95. Número 22. Número 7. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 6. Número 21.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Now it's Barella. Zalewski. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Zalewski. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's Felipe Anderson into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Zalewski. Zalewski providing an outlet on that flank. Hits one! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Oh, Penda! And again the keeper stands strong. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Can he put it away? Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Sporting are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Torreira. Openda. De la Cruz. Memphis Depay. Tries a shot! Casado. And Almeida. Dani Olmo. Now it's Memphis Depay. Caught offside that time. Gets his pass away. Shot could be... He's had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Openda really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Openda. Memphis Depay. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's cut it out. De la Cruz. Memphis Depay. Dani Olmo. And the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Sporting grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's Memphis Depay! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Sporting have their second corner now. They've played it short. Backward it goes. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Mane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Dani Olmo. De la Cruz. Memphis Depay. Pass is just off target.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, easy pickings there. Jackson. Almeida. Dest. And Almeida Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Sporting do have a chance to counter here. And here's Maradona. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He can run onto that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Celtic! Into the lead once more.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Celtic take the lead. Aims beyond the defence. Torreira. Now it's Memphis Depay. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Almeida. Casado. Dest. Casado. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Openda. A real chance if he can get through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Memphis Depay, and now the breakaway. De La Cruz. There's the shot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
De La Cruz, and he's had it nicked away. Jackson. Almeida. Memphis Depay. He's in a good position here. Real chance! De La Cruz. And here's Maradona.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Opts to play it back. Almeida. Almeida puts his foot on the gas. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Memphis Depay. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Sporting playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
Please take this opportunity to pay
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're into the second 45.
Sporting clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo tries a cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Dest. Almeida. Now that's well seen too. Memphis Depay. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sporting have their third corner. Celtic have the chance to go the other way. He's going to be disappointed with that. Almeida
Could move up a gear here.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Jackson succumbs to the pressure. Openda looking understandably energised after his goal.
Might want to be careful there.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
And a shot!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Casado. Aim forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Van der Ven. Casado. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almeida plays it short. Well, that's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Bastoni. Ndika makes the interception. He's played him through, and he's certainly onside here.
Chance!
Foyt gets good distance on it. De la Cruz. Maradona to Memphis Depay, and it's Memphis Depay. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Almeida. Celtic have it back and can go again. Dani Olmo has set up one goal so far. Dani Olmo. Openda! Well, that is remarkable.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Casado. Dest. Now Casado. Almeida. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Openda. De la Cruz. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. De la Cruz. Now it's Maradona.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Dani Olmo. He might be in here. Nice interception, well timed. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Depay.
Memphis Depay really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Picked out brilliantly. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the finish! Goal! Celtic! And they're back in front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Number 15, Jackson. 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 Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
23.
Celtic go into the lead.
On the field.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Davis.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Klaus got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, that's a key interception. Dest. Partey. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Asensio, shot a goal! He's got a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Can he finish? And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So it's away we go then. Pressing high and with purpose.
That could spell trouble. Great now the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
He is through here.
He is starved of space and time. Chance here to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. They want to be quick to recover this. He is just caressing the ball. And he's intervened well there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Interesting ball. Played in deep. Goalkeeper's ball. And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, there's a probing ball. Shifted it to the flank. And here's the chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a pass! And he's had a shot! Oh, he's done it! The goal! And that gets things running. He's cut it out. He is through here. Spread out to the left, and here's the chance to counter. Passes short and sharp. Real chance here. He gets big. Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to... All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here to open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar, Mbappe, he's found a way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pieri, and they can counter here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Marquinhos, and it's Stoichkov. Looking for the run. Stoichkov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Kante has got himself a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Adriano. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Ruben Dias with the clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar. Conte. He's found a way through. Has a go! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. A formality. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He has found the way through.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Çalhanoğlu! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Pieri! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry.
There's the hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries a header! That's another chance! Really well taken goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Conte. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now that's well seen too. There's a sharp little ball here.
Mbappe! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Adriano, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their third corner. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now Mbappe. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a decent clearance. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Marquinhos. Conte. Adriano. It's Adriano! Oh, terrible pass.
Big header!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Bergomi makes the interception. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Çalhanoğlu. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Xavi. Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. Keeper's ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Barcelona come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. The midway point of the game.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Barcelona get the second half going. Marquinhos. And it's Xavi. Stoichkov. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Schneider.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. for a header! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Schneider. Looking for the runner. Adriano! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And the shot! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Adriano really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pinches it off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ruben Dias. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really...
He's had a shot! He has done it! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 32.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. So the lead now is 2. Well, and Milito! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Milito has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Roberto Carlos. Xavi. Stoichkov. There he goes, motoring forward. Cambiasso. Çalhanoğlu. Played into space out wide. Brilliantly cut out. Xavi. Can he get onto this? Stoichkov. Messi. Decent hit! He's scored! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Big chance! Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Stoichkov. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Messi. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Stoichkov. Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, no joy this time. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 14, numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10, il numero 23, il numero 7. Cambio di giocatore.
Fernando Torres. Zielinski goes on a charge down the left. And he's cut it out.
Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Martinez.
And Martinez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Zielinski.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Neymar. Martinez, a player who needs no introduction. Played into space out wide.
Oh, that's fabulous. He is just caressing the ball. Zielinski!
And with that, the final whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.